I think this will change your life, honestly.
Let's go. I knock it down like boom, 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 boom. I knock it down like boom.
Hi! So we can make the waistline as smaller we want and as large as we want. Depends what kind of seams we're looking to make for. And I love the slide, the thigh slide. Yeah, we can make it thicker or thinner, and she's very thin, and I don't know why, because I haven't been playing with long wrap for a long time, but I would like, if we click on our seam, we can also choose here. This is the classic one. So we have the muscles slider, so we can make Nancy as muscling as we want it, or thin as we want. I like something toned in the middle, and as you can see, you can make it really skinny, and you can make it very juicy and sexy. I like something in the middle, not too thin, not too big. Let's go on the bum. So as you know, if we put our seam on the profile, we can go on the bum, and as you can see the arrow, the slide, so you can go in and you can go out. So if you do this, and if you want, let's say you want a lower booty, a booty that goes a little bit down, so you just drag your mouse, so you can drag it out and up, or you can drag it down and lower. So we have the waist slide, but we also have the hip slide. So we can make as wide as we want her, or as small as we want. There are some if you make an athlete tend to have this very, very small hip, quite athletic, muscly. So yeah, you can really suggest with your seams, turn towards you with the face towards you, and you place yourself on the hip. So you can see you have, this is a waist and this is the hip, and there you go. And you decide. And as you can see, the size of the booties change because I change the size of the width of the hip. So this is this with the booty going down, but let's give it back her peachy but juicy booty. Yes, look at that. And again, thighs and legs, you can make as juicy as you want it and skinny as you like it. It's up to you. And if we get closer to a lovely Nancy, we can go on the shoulder. There you go. Exactly the same movement. So we go on the shoulder and we click and drag in for a smaller shoulder, and then out for a bit wider shoulder, a bit of strong shoulder. And I love that we have the flexibility to make, to mold those seams as we prefer. And there is another feature that I might know. So if you turn your seams on the profile and you go on the neck, you can change slightly, you see the shape on the neck. So goes a little bit in or a little bit out, is up to you. How would you like to make? And also, of course, you must know this one, maybe not. I hope I help you in any way. You can make the neck very thin, or you can make it a little bit wider. And I think this is really, really cool. Hi, I'm with Summer Landgrab, Geoffrey Landgrab mom, and yes, I know, we just create our with play with genetics as purpose of this video. So there is this feature that I want to show you. You might know, or maybe you don't know, or maybe you never notice it. I think this will change your life, honestly. This is a feature that you must know. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm in everyday style, and this is important. You must be in on everyday style. Then I click on the hairstyle and I'll choose a different hairstyle. Let's say this. Love. It's no escape, but yes, it has lots of lovely stuff. So we have this hairstyle. Now you think, oh my god, I prepare all her looks and all her style. I have everyday, I have formal, but at last minute I change the hairstyle. And you think, and now I have to go into every style and change the hair. Absolutely not. So this is a feature that is very cool to know. So if you once you have your sim, you do all the clothing, everything else, and if you click on the hair and you change your hair, always you have to do it from everyday, and now you click here, is exactly the same hairstyle. So we have all the hairstyle for all our looks, so for all our clothing style. So we have the same hairstyle for formal, for athletic, and that is up to you. But I think this is a feature that you must know. So if I change for this and I change like this, always remember, so your base is the everyday. For the genetic, for the hair, even facial hair. So if you put it doesn't, unfortunately, it doesn't happen with earrings, but I think with accessories you wanted something different when you are going formal. So let's say I change to this haircut, to this hairstyle, and I gone formal. It's the same hairstyle. Yes, it is, and this is wonderful, and is a wonderful feature to know because it saves you so much time. And then the only things, what I do normally, I go every day. My Sims is ready, and the last things that I do normally is makeup and hair and accessory. So I choose another hairstyle for my Sim. So she's gonna have this hairstyle like this every day, and the fringe are so weird, still so weird. Let's say that she's gonna have this haircut, this hairstyle every day, and what I'm gonna do, this is what I do normally on my when I play with the Sims. So now she has the same haircut for every single outfit. So what I do, I just go on formal, and normally I want for the formal, as you know, you want something a little bit more elegant. Yes, maybe this or maybe this. There you go. So we have this haircut, and then we have an updo for our lovely formal dresses, clothing, and then we have the same haircut for every single. So now if I change, so go back on everyday, and if I change this, because I change the formal already, the formal, it won't be touched. So the only one that will change as everyday is everything else. So formal stay the beautiful updo that we choose, nice and elegant, and everything else is gonna be the new hairstyle that we choose for every day. Let me show you. So you can move the lips. So if you move your seam on the profile and then they go, you can protrude the lips, so make pouty as you wanted, or just go in, you know, in as you like it. You maybe want a little bit more sassy, so you want a little bit more of let's say ducky face. you can do that. So why I say profile, so profile is what can help you to protrude, like example her nose here. You see, I can make as long as I wanted or as tiny as I wanted this way. So you see, out and in, and it's so good. Same for the eyes. So if we go on the eyes, you might want to change, you know, everybody's different, and so your seam. So you tend to, that's what happened with me personally. I tend to get in a rut or make involuntary. I keep make the same seams. I mean, with the same facial features. So these things is really cool to know. So you can make them, you know, as unique as possible. So yeah, you can, you know, you can protrude the eyes out as you like it, or you can just maybe push them in. An exaggeration, but can you see where I'm going with this? So if I turn my lovely Nancy through the front, so as you can see here, we have slider for cheekbones, so we can make as small as we wanted or big as we like. Also, if you can move it down and you can move up. So if you want to, you can see if you move her on. I like this position because I can see all the feature of her face. So if we, sometimes I use this one, but I look this side. So what I do, can you see it? It's getting larger and it's getting bigger. It moves the cheekbone, move up and down. And if I want to, I can make it really big and I can make it really small and a little bit down. And I think she's super cute. So if you turn your seam towards you, so you have here, with this, you can make the mouth, you can make it large as you want and as smaller as you want it. Also, if you, can you see here, the mouth is, all the mouth is completely highlighted. If we move our little hands here gently on the corner of the mouth, if we click and drag, you can make a very sad face, or you can make a very smiley face. So it's up to you. There are so many things that you can do, and this is not detail edit mode yet. So let's go on the nose now. So if I do this, I can move the nose up and I can move the nose down. I can make a small, really thin, the nose, or we can make the nose a bit as large as we wanted. We were talking about cheekbone, but of course we have also cheek here, so we can make, you know, as chubby as we wanted or skinny as we wanted. And the jawline is always important. Maybe we want a strong jawline, you know, a bit more square, and she looks amazing because I think it's the pixie haircut that does everything. Yes, our seam, chin, look at it. So we can just click and drag and we can make it larger and we can make it smaller, and you know, and already our Nancy face, it's different, it's completely different, and I absolutely love it. Now if I go here and we go on our here, so you can make it smaller and you can make it bigger, and you can make, if you turn your seam, you can change. So if you want the ears a little bit out, and you can make it like this, you can make it like this. Yeah, it's just having fun. There is another feature that maybe you know, maybe you don't. So can you see here? Not many hairstyles let you do this, so you need to be able to have the forehead free. So if you have a haircut with a fringe, it will be problematic because you keep clipping, you keep clicking on the hair. So it's better that you have a haircut that shows your forehead to do this. So can you see here, it shows me the contour of the face, and if I click and drag, I can make the face as long as I wanted or make as short as I wanted. Also if I drag or either left, can you see left or right with the mouse, I make the head, I squeeze it thinner or I make it larger. And if you instead slide the mouse down or up, you change the shape of the face. You make her oblong as you wanted or short as you wanted, and I use this loads. Let's get into the detail edit mode, what it means. So I can either, so what I do sometimes, I go either here, double click, and I get into the detail mode. You are in this part of the body and you can see here on the side detail edit mode. So there you go, there we are. So I love to discover and I love to talk about the seams, and that's the main thing. So you might know this one. So if you click on the white part of your seam eyes, you can drag your eyes, only your eyes position. And this is wonderful. So I can put it down and I can put it up, and I can go close and I can go a little bit not as close. So yes, and all of this without moving the eyebrows. So if you are on this view, so not the detail mode, so if you are in this view and you go on top of the eyes and you try to move it, can you see? Also your eyebrows will move. So this is really good to know. So yes, just detail mode on. So get into detail mode and on the white of your seam eyes and just slide. You can make the iris bigger, so give this really anime look, or you can make the iris smaller. Look how small you can go, like this. It's, I don't know, I have the feels like the Simpson or American Dad eyes. Let's go on our nose here, and if we go on the nostril, so highlight, you go on top of the nostril here and you click, and there you go. So you can make it large as you want and smaller as you want it. And then we have here on the nostril, how do you call it, hole? Even here you can make it bigger, and if you slide up, can you see, you change, and it changes completely the shape of the nose also. So you can go down and you can go up and inwards, and then if you, even with the nostril, you can go up and you can go down, so you will change you will rotate the nostrils, so it will be more out, and like this will be more in. And you can go like this, and then change the nostril again. I think it's really, really cute, and then you can make it smaller again. Also here we can change the nose bridge, so if we want to go out like this, or we can make it like this. As I was saying, if you change your seams from profile to looking forward, and we go on the same one, we can make the nose of the bridge larger or thinner as we wanted. And the same here, can we make larger, and we can make thinner as we wanted. And of course the eyebrows, you can decide, if you want straighter eyebrows, or do you want like a little bit more of an arch. And yes, and you can move, there you go, you can move them as you wanted. It's like sculpting, it's exactly like sculpting, and you will enjoy. And if we turn our seams to the side again, there is another feature for the same. So again, it's for the eyebrows, so we can protrude our the eyebrows as much as we wanted, or we can put it as back as we want. So let's go back to the ear, and again we're still in detail edit mode. And if I click on the earlobe of our seam and I drag down, oops, I really dragged it too much down, so let's drag it up and let's drag it down. So you can see that the lobe is changed shape, and of course you can move the ear as much as you wanted. I mean, if I go back and down, I have a completely different ear shape. I can go up and forward. There you go, very tiny here. So we did look at the lips, but we weren't into the detail edit mode. So if you remember here, I show you, so you can protrude or just make less pouty the lips as much as you want, and you can change let's say the corner, if the corner go up, the corner go down, and also you can change how wide are the lips. But if we get into detail mode, even cooler, so you can adjust either the upper lip or bottom lip. And how cool is that? It's exactly the same. So if you put your seam on your profile, and you can drag it down, you can drag it up, but the same for the bottom one. So you can put a little bit out, you can go up and make it as as juicy as you wanted, or as thin as you wanted. And again, can you see? So if I change on the profile, I'm like this, so we're going out or in. But if we change forwards our seam, we can change the shape of the lip. So maybe we want a more heart shape, or we have a different shape. And again, if we go on the corner of the mouth, corner going down or going up. If we turn our seam, we can go here and we can change the shape of the lips, so that could be like this, a little bit more hot. And even into detail mode, you can change where the corner of the mouth going anything up, you know, maybe straight, or maybe she's smiley and she always have the corner up. Oh, she's just a crumpy one. But you cannot change the, as you can see, if I go, that's the only thing that you can do. If you want to change the width of the mouth, you have to go out from detail edit mode and just click on the mouth, and there you go. So you can make a tiny little mouth. Oh, you can make a little bit a larger juicy mouth. I hope you really enjoyed this video today, and it's been an informative video, and yes, I made you know some feature that maybe you didn't know about it. Oh, please let me know down below in the comment if I left out anything, or maybe you know some feature that I don't know about it. Definitely 100% sure. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you everybody for the support, and I'll see you very soon. Have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are. Mwah.